So we got the recap of South Carolina State and Fort Valley State. South Carolina State displayed a dominant win. They won 30-3. Defense was, playing lights out, shut down the offense. They held the quarterback, Fort Valley State's quarterback, to only 82 yards of passing. On Fort Valley side, I'm impressed with Brandon Marshall. He ran for 132 yards. I think if he keeps going at the pace he's going, he'll easily lead the SIAC in rushing yards. And, Fort Valley is a solid team. I know the score is 30-3, but if you watch the game, they solid at the core. So heading back to the SIAC, right now they're number 2. I think number 1 is Miles College. Excited to see where that program goes. Really, really excited. They have some bright spots all across the program, but they should do some things in the SIAC. As far as South Carolina State goes, Eric Phoenix, 2 touchdowns, 139 yards, 8 for 19. I expect him to do a little bit more than that, because from the past 2 games against teams like Tennessee Tech and North Carolina A&T, he had well over 300 yards. But, a win is a win. Pretty sure they'll bounce back next week. They play Delaware State, and MEAC conference play starts this week. So those numbers should go back to normal for him. And when I say normal, I'm saying like 300 plus. That's the type of offense and the type of caliber player I see him being and that he's displayed as the season progresses. So bright spot on SC State side is Inaj Carter. Adding to the already talented wide receiver core that they already have with guys like Caden High and Justin Smith-Brown, I think that adds another level of explosiveness that defenses will have to account for going into the conference play. And the MEAC is always going to be an interesting conference. I feel that any team in the conference can hold the competitive edge. Right now, North Carolina Central is sort of like the team to beat, but as the season goes on, you have injuries, you have fatigue, mindset shifts, players, not fully committed. So anybody really could take the crown, and South Carolina State could be that team. Morgan State could be the team. Any team in the MEAC can be the team to make that turning point for whoever wants the MEAC championship. So with conference play starting this week, I'll be releasing the prediction between South Carolina State and Delaware State. Solid win for South Carolina State against Fort Valley State. Defense playing lights out. You got Aaron Smith. You got number 2, Addison. You got number 4. What's number 4? Number 4, Dayton Peterson. You got Settles at the D-line. It's just a bunch of guys. And SC State is known historically to always have a strong defense. So, that's nothing new. But with Coach Berry as the new head coach, man, I feel as if, being a former player, I feel as if he's bringing a new type of intensity and mentality to SC State. Just looking on the outside in, I feel like SC State has always been that staple program. Like, it's going to be a solid defense, but it's a different type of swagger that I'm seeing right now. Offensively, at least, they playing lights out, air raid. You got, when you're putting up 300 yards plus in your past 2 games, you're doing something right. So whoever is calling the plays, I don't know if he's the one calling the plays or whatever, but I see the changes and they looking real good. So if anybody is to take down North Carolina Central, I would say it will have to be SC State. That game is happening on October 31st, Halloween. So, that's going to be a game to watch. And it should bring a lot of excitement. Defensively, they'll match up against North Carolina Central. Offensively, as things go on, that should match up as well. And it's just going to be an overall exciting matchup. I'm excited to see how MEAC plays out this year. And so be on the lookout for the predictions coming out later this week. SC State plays Delaware State. I'll drop that sometime this week. Don't know when, but stay tuned, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.